What's up, Monoprats? It's Mr. Guardi, and today we're going to do the part 3 of what if Broly, what if not had Broly's potential. So this what if is going to be, it's interesting at the least, but there are not many views. So as I said in my first video, and I'm saying in my regular videos, that I don't care about views and stuff. I just want my imagination to go out and want people to know it and that kind of stuff. So if you guys don't like such, if you don't this stuff, and if you don't, I can understand. So without any further ado, let's get watching. So we're going to start this episode with the tuning exams. So in the last episode we saw, we got to know the fight between we were in the land of waves arc. Oh my god, why is the crow so barking? Okay, wrong word. Anyways, so last time we saw we didn't see. We know that Naruto was fighting Zabuza first, while Haku was hiding, seeing that Zabuza doesn't die. But Zabuza was caught off guard. Not literally off guard. I mean he knew at the last time, but he couldn't react fast enough. So Naruto killed him, and his sword went to the water. And when Naruto went to get Zabuza's sword, which was heavy, and Naruto thought, what, I'll take it and use it for for training purposes. So he goes into the water and swims down the water and takes the sword. And then when he comes up, he sees Haku trapping I mean, what's his name, Sasuke and Kakashi. Shikamaru is doing the Sakura job. But Shikamaru is not useless in this timeline, because hey, I mean, his potential went to waste in the original timeline, because well, he was in literally the worst group there could never be. He was in the worst group. I mean, come on. But this time, due to Naruto being a full-on attacker, Shikamaru doesn't have to do as much of moves. He doesn't need to use the shadow position just again and again until Sakura waves out. So Shikamaru can last longer in his battle and can brainstorm his mind and get some winning tactics. So anyways, the background music is bad. I'm sorry, because I'm using my mic. Now I'm not using my mic. I'm using my earplugs to record. Normally I won't use that, but I got a new earplugs. I wanted to see how it was, but anyways, so Naruto decked Haku. I mean, destroyed Haku, and yeah, he killed him. Yes, he killed him, if I remember correctly. Naruto killed Haku. So we are gonna continue with the Chunin exams. After Naruto comes, and his encounter with Konohamaru and Conqueror is kind of different. But due to Sakura not being there, Konohamaru doesn't call her for that. Doesn't make fun of her, and he doesn't start running. But Naruto, Naruto and Shikamaru and Konohamaru, just walking, he bumps into Conqueror, and Conqueror picks him up. But Naruto stands there and shows some of his bloodlust, which he can control right now. He just spikes up his ki, for imitation purposes. It's just like Conqueror's Haki. Okay, I started for the reason because I was uploading videos for like 13-14 days, was because I started binge watching One Piece, and I got quite interested in this Haki one, but I still haven't reached where the Haki is really shown. I'm the that arc where the Sky Island arc. Now after the entire Alabasta arc, right? It was the Alabasta arc. There's after something Alabasta arc, and there's something after it. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's correct only. So after Alabasta arc, the Skyland arc happens. But I'm in the Sky Island arc, if you want to know perfectly. So yeah, anyways, so Naruto uses his imitation, spikes up his ki to imitate Conqueror, and Conqueror shits his pants. Literally shits his pants. Even though Naruto wanted to imitate him, Naruto is way stronger than Conqueror was. He's even stronger than Gaara. Okay, so power is around Kakashi. He's even stronger than Kakashi, you could say. But in abilities, and fighting, he's better, and in speed, he's better. But he's not in ninjutsu, and he doesn't even use ninjutsu that much. He just uses shadow clone and flying Raiji, which I let him learn the first part, because flying Raiji is important thing. But from now on I'm not gonna use the flying Raiji. I'm just gonna tell the Naruto learn the shadow clone jutsu and a couple of other jutsus like water dragon jutsu. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep the flying Raiji, which Naruto is never gonna use. Okay, it's just gonna be there for namesake purposes. Anyways, so the tuning exam. Holy shit, my cap. Yeah, my cap. I'm in the rooftop, and the air is blowing heavily, and due to that my cap almost flew away. I had to jump, doing Spider-Man stunts like that, because I don't want to tell the reason anyways. So now Conqueror gets he shits his pants. Tamari is imitated, and Gara is also imitated. Okay, so from Tamari I just remember what kind of ship I'm gonna do in this what if. I'm not gonna go that much into I don't know if I'm gonna go to the Boruto series or not. So we're just gonna go for the Naruto series from now. If I want to make a ship, I'll just tell the whole story about how this character and this character are going to all that happening thing. But it ain't Naruto and Hina. It's not Naruto and Hinata, because as I said in the previous it was in the previous video, Hinata's family members were also beaten up by Naruto. So yeah, she has that little hatred towards him, and even Neji has a hatred towards Naruto, because he was beating his clan member and kind of stuff. But anyway, Gaara is imitated, and he asks Naruto's name. And Naruto says like, "Yo, my name is Naruto," and kind of stuff. But it's a drag. As I said in the coming videos, Naruto's kind of personality like Shikamaru. He's like, it's a drag, it's a drag, it's a drag. He does just like that. And then Gaara sees Sasuke, but he doesn't care, because Sasuke doesn't hold a candle against Naruto. So anyways, so then Kakashi tells all the new team 7 about the Chunin exams, and they're hyped, except for Shikamaru. He's like, it's a drag. Naruto's hyped, because even though he's like, it's a drag and all, due to him having Broly's potential, he has a small amount of sane nature, and sane people like to battle. Okay, they like to show off the stuffs. So Naruto's pretty hyped, and yeah. So the training arc goes and comes. One more thing, Sasuke unlocks his one Tomoe Sharingan when he was fighting Haku. When Haku was literally demolishing him, and Kakashi was trying to keeping up with Haku, because he had the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, but Sasuke ain't doing shit. So after all of this happened, Sasuke is a little bit jealous of Naruto. Naruto is so much stronger than him. He is the Uchiha, or the last surviving Uchiha. He thinks that Uchiha is the greatest thing, and he doesn't hate Naruto for being stronger than him. He understands that the people were stronger than him, but he's jealous of Naruto's power, basically. So anyways, let's continue. So Naruto just trains on his own. So he just trains since he just punches and kicks. That's all he does, and he just uses Shadow Clone to barrage someone, you could say. And he uses some jutsus which he can't really do. But anyways, the training happens, and let's go to the first exam of the Chunin exams, which is a practical. No, it's a written test. Yes, practical is doing stuff. Okay, written test. So Naruto in this timeline does some questions. He can answer some questions, because as I said, he's like a third grade version of Shikamaru. So he's like has some sort of smarts in him. Even though I think he would have identified just the point of cheating and all, how to gather information and use it effectively without getting caught. And Naruto being Naruto, he's like, I don't care about information, I'll just use my main things. And Naruto would try to copy, and all, but he wouldn't get cut because I'm not gonna just throw out Naruto and his group, okay? But anyways, it's hard narrating. So anyways, Naruto is, not Naruto, they clear the first exam and the 10th question comes. Naruto doesn't has his height movement, he just slams the, what do you say, the board, no, what was it called, the seat, yeah, he doesn't bang the writing seat and declares this, I'm not gonna give up kind of stuff. And Naruto's ninja ways also, I'm not gonna give up no matter how strong the enemy. So it's kind of different, but not that so different at the same time. So anyways, Naruto gets, so due to Naruto not declaring his Nindo in front of anyone, there are still more disqualified. So instead of it being 78, it's 60. So it's a perfect number, you could say. It's a perfect number. And the second round of preliminaries, my vocabulary is shit, and my vocabulary, right? Preliminary, the second round of the tuning exam, I'm gonna say preliminary. Okay, the second round of tuning exam, which is the practical portion of it, where you have to go to the forest of death and survive and bring 2 scrolls, heaven and earth, that kind of stuff. They still get the heaven scroll, I believe they were. If not, they get the heaven scroll, just changes in the story, because this is a what if, and what ifs are meant to be changed and kind of stuff. But anyways, so Naruto gets his he starts, they start going, and Anko explains the entire forest of death, and Naruto doesn't try to tease her and doesn't get a gunai in his face. So that kind of stuff doesn't happen, and due to that not happening, the Orochimaru thing doesn't happen, and Anko and Orochimaru's interaction doesn't happen. So Anko doesn't know that Orochimaru is in the forest, okay? So this is going to play a big part in the upcoming not series, upcoming storyline. So due to Anko not allowing Orochimaru is free to do whatever he wants in the forest of death. So he doesn't have the time limit which he had previously. So because in previous he just wanted to bite Sasuke and get the hell out of there, because he didn't have time, or else Hiruzen will come. So he could favor Sasuke's neck, bite him and suck his. He's not a vampire, he's just putting his curse mark. So he would like to kiss Sasuke. What the hell? Okay, so Naruto, Shikamaru and Sasuke start the second round of the Chunin exams. They start jumping. Naruto wants to pee. Naruto goes to pee. Someone attacks him, but Naruto, due to him having high sense of ki instead of chakra, both of them are same. Life energy, ki, chakra, all 3 of them are same. So Naruto just senses them, and Naruto quickly makes work of them, gets the earth scroll, gives it to Shikamaru, because Shikamaru doesn't have that combat experience kind of stuff. And yeah, so let's go. What the hell am I saying? Then Naruto, Sasuke and Shikamaru start jumping around, doing their stuff, and then Naruto senses something coming, and he warns the group, saying, Sasuke, Shikamaru, something's coming, with a serious tone. Shikamaru instantly gets ready, but Sasuke is like, what's coming? Oh, by the way, Sasuke has 2 Tomoe Sharingan instead of being 1 to 1/2 2, 1 Tomoe and 2 Tomoe in the other eye, like that, because when he unlocked it, it was like that, but he raised this the 1 Tomoe Sharingan 1 to 2 Tomoe because he wanted to surpass Naruto, so that jealousy gave him power, let's say. That's the anime logic. That anime logic where the side characters can never reach up to the protagonist, because all they do is eat. They are idiots. Just like, for example, the 3 big animes, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece. the main character is so strong, and the side characters like Vegeta, Zoro, and what's the third name, Sasuke, cannot catch up to him because, well, even though they train hard and kind of stuff, they will never catch up to the main characters, because main characters are main characters for a reason. But anyways, it's hard, narrating. Okay. Anyways, due to the big ass snake coming and trying to bite Sasuke, not bite Sasuke, swallow Sasuke, so Orochimaru could take him somewhere and bite him slowly and take a flavor. Why the hell am I being homophobic right now? I'm not homophobic. I like girls. I have a girlfriend, no problem. Okay, I do some stuff with her which you guys don't need to know, and like hell, I have a girlfriend. I'm still single. You would think someone like me would get a girlfriend and all, but anyways, so it's hard. So anyways, I'm not homophobic. I'm not homosexual. Okay, I'm what's the word? It is asexual is being single, doesn't have any interest. Bisexual is gay. Am I right? I mean that I am straight. I'm not going and trying to define sex materials and stuff. No, oh my god, what the fish am I saying? I'm not I'm not talking about interest. Okay, I'm just talking about that I am straight. So why the hell am I'm just cursing myself. Basically, that's all you guys should know. So Orochimaru wants to favor Sasuke. Wants to bite Sasuke, and so he sends up his Wamba. Yes, the snake's name is Wamba. Sends Wamba to take up Sasuke, but Naruto sees this and he jumps in, just kicks Sasuke out of the place, and the snake swallows Naruto. Sasuke is like, oh my god, why the hell did he save me again? Shikama's like, it's drag, just finish it and come. And Naruto uses Shadow Clone Jutsu because he has high chakra, not high chakra, ki. Yeah, Naruto has ki. He doesn't have chakra, but he has ki, but which both of them are same. So even if I call Naruto's life energy ki or chakra, both of them are same. So anyways, Naruto's chakra is high from the canon, so he can make a lot more Shadow Clones without getting exhausted even a little bit, not even breaking a sweat. So he blasts Mamba. Before Mamba could get any further, so he's in the range with Orochimaru coming and all. Then Naruto punches. He jumps from the tree he was standing on after bursting out of the Wamba, the snake. Okay, I don't fucking care about. I'm not abusing. I don't freaking care about the name. I'm just gonna call him the Orochimaru snake. Okay, so he burst out of Orochimaru's snake, and he stood on a tree, and when he jumped on a tree to land a straight kick on Orochimaru, which Orochimaru couldn't see because he was so focused on Sasuke, because he wanted his body Sharingan. He was distracted. Naruto took this opportunity to kick him in the face and send him a little far. Sasuke, who was imitated by Orochimaru's bloodlust and even Shikamaru, because that's kind of stuff happens in Naruto, because Naruto doesn't have that insane thingy bloodlust. He can't get imitated because he has Broly's potential. I mean, a guy who could even the Broly, when at the start of the Broly movie, who couldn't even beat Krillin, went up to the place of Goku and Vegeta. Even they had to fuse and go to blue. I mean, going blue wasn't necessary and all, because base Gogeta was stronger than Super Saiyan Broly, full Super Saiyan Broly, but they just went to make sure. But so they went to Gogeta level, from not even defeating Krillin to Gogeta's level. So just think about how much Broly Broly has. He doesn't get imitated. So that's what I'm trying to say. So Naruto also doesn't get imitated, and this is why Naruto was able to kick Orochimaru when he was emitting bloodlust to make Sasuke still. so he could bite him. What the hell am I saying? Bite him again and again. So I'm quite weird, aren't I? So Naruto's and Orochimaru's fight starts. Orochimaru wants to bite Sasuke, but Naruto, understanding that Orochimaru, this weird snake guy, wants to do something to Sasuke, and due to Sasuke being his teammate, he doesn't want to do. But as I said, Naruto is at the stage where he's stronger than Kakashi, but he ain't at the place where he's a Sanin level. So yeah, Naruto is getting beaten up quite badly. Not quite badly, he's holding on his own just barely. Yeah, you could say like that. But slowly but surely, even Orochimaru just realizes that this guy's potential is above the charts. He's just 2 minutes ago, this guy was, I was whooping his ass, and just 2 minutes later, this guy's nearly on my level. So Naruto and Orochimaru, their fight starts. And Sasuke is, he's trying to, watch the speed using his Sharingan, which can't happen. Okay, so and due to this whole incident happening, I mean, this creates a lot of ruckus. And one team particularly, one team especially comes, which is Ino, Sakura, and Choji. Okay, why these three are here? You will learn. When they all come to where Sasuke's place, where Naruto's team is, the Ino and the Choji see what the battle which is going on down below. They are in the ground, they aren't in the tree. I mean, they can't battle in the tree. They have to go full power for this one. So Naruto isn't in the Ikari form right now because he isn't in that much rage. He's pissed off, sure, but he isn't in that to go into the Ikari form. So, and Orochimaru is basically beating his ass, so he can't risk it up, and so he's just going through his, style. Sakura, when sees Sasuke, it's like, Sasuke go! I do a very good imitation of Sakura, right? Put in the comments, like for the Sakura impression. Sakura-chan! Naruto! But anyways, so we are here, the last, what the hell, yeah, I'm continuing, I'm sorry. So we are, Sasuke, Sakura is drooling on Sasuke, then Shikamaru, taps on her head, and she's annoyed, and she's like, what? Then Shikamaru, has a board on and points a finger to the battle down below. That's more important than Sasuke. Sakura is, annoyed about what's more important than Sasuke, and when she sees her eyes widen, she can't even see anything. She can just see blurs of golden and white for now. Then Sasuke is like, the speed, I can't read it. I'm just barely keeping up with these two. And Sakura's like, what, Sasuke-kun? What do you mean? Barely keeping up with who? So then Shikamaru says, well, someone tried to bite, you could say, Sasuke, and Naruto is just keeping him away from us. He's getting his ass whooped, but Sasuke, after hearing this, his eyes widen, and he sees to Shikamaru and like, how do you know that? I know he's getting his ass beat, but how do you know that? Shikamaru's like, I know him better than anyone else. He has to go into his rage, or else, well, it's kind of problematic. Sasuke realized what Shikamaru is saying. Oh, you mean that form where he goes, yellow. His eyes goes yellow and his body goes greenish color. Not his body, greenish color surrounds him. Yeah, that's basically his rage. So we have to make him, go in rage if he wants to. Sasuke's like, how do we do this? Sakura's confused, like, what rage? What the hell is this guy talking about? I don't care. I'm gonna drool over Sasuke. Sasuke. She starts drooling over, and Orochimaru, sees Orochimaru, kicks Naruto in the jaw, which sends him flying to a tree, and he uses time to body flicker behind Sasuke and is gonna bite him, but a sudden, it's explosion, but he gets a fist, a big fist. Not a big fist, he gets a fist in his face. It sends him flying. Sasuke was just barely reacted to it because he was putting chakra into his eyes, which just in time turned into the 3 Tomo Sharingan. So Sasuke has a 3 Tomo Sharingan earlier than in canon, because this is gonna change, because the story is fully changed, and the future of the story is gonna be changed too, because and that kind of stuff. Sasuke sees back and he sees something weird. It's Naruto in his rage form, greenish, greenish form, but there's also red in it. Sasuke is like, what the hell? Shikamaru just, after seeing Sasuke, eyes widen. The QB's chakra. Sasuke is like, what? Oh, you know that this guy has QB inside him, right? So Shikamaru asks, yeah, but what does that have to do with? Oh my god. So you're saying that even in this rage, the cube is lending him chakra. Yes. So this guy is basically overpowered right now. Not even the Hokage could beat him. That's Saka's like, what? The Hokage is the powerful man in Konoha. He doesn't even chant stance. And he can't even chant his stance against Sasuke-kun. So, Sasuke's annoyed. Shut the hell up, you stupid woman. Stop drooling and fucking do your thing. No, he just abuses in front of. So, Sasuke-kun, what are you talking about? No, he's annoyed. Okay, so this is all in a span of 3 seconds. Okay, so Naruto, standing there with his eyes blank. Okay, his eyes gone full white. So he's emitting white. Blue or greenish and reddish chakra. It's a mix between two of them. So it's the Naruto. He is just so what happened? So when Naruto was kicked in the jaw and he was sent flying, he saw one thing, because due to his amazing reflexes and all, he saw Orochimaru going, trying to body flicker to Sasuke. So this raged him, because Orochimaru is not focusing on him, and he's trying to hurt his teammate, both of them. So it filled him rage with him, and he bulked up to Ikari form. He used his legs as a sprint. He made his legs back so he could land on the tree, which had a big dent, and he used the same leg. Then in the same span of the second, Kurama lent his chakra, because he was amused about what was happening. This kid was facing the Orochimaru, one of the 3 legendary Shanin, and if this kid doesn't want to get wiped out, he has to help him. So here you go, Naruto. Take my chakra, kick this guy's ass. I don't like him even a single bit. So I'm giving you my chakra. Consider this is on the house. Kurama is in that kind of vibe. So the second Naruto is gonna jump, he gets surrounded by this red chakra, and when he uses his jump, his body, his claw gets bigger, his whisker marks happen, his eyes, which was yellowish, it turns 180 and goes white. Okay, because that happened. So Naruto is basically having this ultra rage movement where he's only focused on one thing. Orochimaru! No, that snake guy. Because Naruto doesn't know Orochimaru's name. So, yeah, let's continue. Naruto just, body flickers, or the speed, he just vanishes in front of Sasuke's eyes. So in front of Sasuke's eyes, and Naruto starts pummeling Orochimaru to the ground. They are in the ground actually, but he's beating Orochimaru shitless. Orochimaru is like, what the fish is this power, man? First, I was whooping his ass. He was just holding a berry, and in just a span of 5 seconds, the entire situation changed. Now I'm holding on barely. This guy's beating the shit out of me. So what the fish is happening? And then Orochimaru sees that reddish chakra, coming out of, not a small amount of reddish chakra. Then he remembers that Naruto's the QB holder, so he tries to seal the thing. But Naruto, who's blindly going to the blindly basically massacring Orochimaru, ain't gonna leave him, because even though he doesn't have the sense of reasoning right now, but he can self-defend his body, because, well, yeah, no, everyone knows the obvious reason, because he's the main character, so plot convenience. So when Orochimaru tries to touch his stomach, oh my god, tries to seal the QB, or Naruto kicks him in the face, then goes up, kicks him in the face, which sends him upwards. Then Naruto body flickers behind Orochimaru, and he breathes in a deep breath, and then he opens his mouth. There's quite a distance. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a 10 feet difference between Orochimaru and Naruto, and he fires, he breathes big, which turns into a mouth blast. So I guess you guys know what the hell would happen to Orochimaru, right? Orochimaru, without even a single second to react, is incinerated by the mouth blast. Okay, so Naruto, incinerates Orochimaru. Sasuke is shocked. I mean, for the brute strength of Naruto right now is off the charts. Even the Hokage can't reach him, and he even thinks that. And Sasuke can't even see right now, even though he has the 3-time Sharingan and he's putting all of his chakra in the eye, he can't even see. I mean, he ain't gone blind and something. He can't even see Naruto's speed. One second Naruto was down, then the other second Naruto was up, because he doesn't know the body flicker technique. Even Naruto didn't know, he just subconsciously used the body flicker technique. So Naruto, who's in the air, after seeing his target eliminated, his eyes which were white, pure white, comes to his original form, bluish. His bulkiness, a huge ass bulkiness, his whiskers mark, his nails all come down, and the greenish reddish aura which was surrounding him dissipates, and not just falling like the anime star. Okay, so Sasuke, who sees this, he has to react quickly, because he doesn't want Naruto to fall down. So he uses his full strength and jumps and catches Naruto, and yeah, that's that. And due to Inochikakura, that's the name. Inochikura. That's the team 8, if I remember something. Azuma's team Irochigura. So their team saw the not the entire battle, but the most climax of it. So they know what Naruto's real strength is. So Team 7 and the Team Kakashi's and Team Asuma's know what Naruto's true strength is, and they are quite feared. I mean, Shikamaru is like, yeah, my man is the strongest. He's gonna become the Hokage. And due to Naruto not having the dream of becoming Hokage, he just wants to become the strongest man in the entire world. So, and due to Orochimaru dying and not giving the curse mark to Sasuke, we are not gonna have the Sasuke retrieval arc, and we are not gonna have Sasuke, having this curse mark implanted on him. So, good luck to Sasuke, and a bad luck to Sasuke, because that's gonna be because he can't go train with Orochimaru right now, and yeah, that's kind of finished. And Naruto is heavily exhausted, his body's paining like hell. Sasuke puts him in his bag. He's like, damn dude, you're too strong even for me. I'm not gonna even chase you right now. He says this to Naruto, and Naruto has a giggle and says, even if you try to chase me, you can't catch up to me. Sasuke is like, he's like, whatever, and he shouts to, he doesn't shout, he just calls up to Shikamaru and says we have to go, and Shikamaru says it's a drag but okay, and they both start jumping. Choji and Sakura are just standing there like helpless people, and this changes two events. Number one, Yeah, they don't meet Rock Lee. Okay, they don't meet Rock Lee. I mean, that was an important one because I forgot to mention it. I forgot about Rock Lee at the moment. When the before the exam starts, they meet Rock Lee, but this time they don't meet Rock Lee because they just go in and sit in the place. So Chika Sakura, the team Asuna meet them because Sakura is there, and Lee's main priority was to meet Sakura and propose to her, which failed, and kind of like that. But anyways, so this changes three things. Number one, what did you say? Sasuke doesn't get the curse mark, which in turn means that he won't leave the village, and in turn means that he won't get the 3-year training with Orochimaru. Number two, the Sound Ninja won't attack Naruto's team because they haven't received the order from Orochimaru to attack Sasuke to gauge his power and all. Number three, now what is number three? Yeah, Naruto knows, everyone knows, I mean, that both of literally everyone knows Naruto's power. They don't know it's Naruto, they just feel some kind of huge, humongous power which everyone is scared. So even Gaara, he's shitting. I mean, literally, Kankura's fainted, Tamari's fainted, Gaara's shitting himself. So everyone in the Chunin, everyone in the village sensed it. The power. Hokage was, he was trembling. Okay, he was trembling. He didn't know what power was that. So, and he didn't want to find out. He thought he would cancel the Chunin exams, but nothing really big happened. So so everyone knows that a huge ass power is in the is from coming from Chunin exams, but they don't know who, or they're gonna find out soon enough. So after the Naruto and the team go to the station, to the top of the tower, they don't meet what's his name, Yamato. No, it's not Yamato, the Orochimaru's subordinate. I forgot what his name was. Yeah, they don't meet his subordinate because he found out that Orochimaru's killed, and he doesn't need to betray the village, which he was doing for like quite a long time. But anyways, this in turn changes the sand attack invasion. Okay, the Konoha invasion arc. Why? Because Orochimaru ain't gonna kill the fourth Kazekage, but the Kazekage who was already who partnered with the Sound Village or Orochimaru's village because he wanted to attack the Konoha. So Kazekage will attack. So instead of Orochimaru going with the attack, it's Kazekage, and that's there. Kazekage didn't felt it because he was in his village and kind of stuff. And now Naruto goes, and the knockoffs happen. I can't just spell the word. It's preliminary. Yeah, preliminary. If I'm saying it right. Preliminary. The entire fight happens as the same. Due to Naruto, having influence over Sasuke, this Naruto having influence over Sasuke and Shikamaru, they both fight us very easy. Sasuke doesn't, he isn't that exhausted. I mean, he's low on chakra because he unlocked the 3-time Sharingan. He was using all of his chakra in the ice. So, he had kind of mastery over it, but he didn't use it to fight that air guy one. So that happened. Shikamaru wins like usual. He wins more easily. And when Naruto's and Kiba's fight happens, well, Kiba is kind of opposed to fight Naruto. Naruto was the strongest in the entire class by long shot. So, and kind of, but he wants to show off people. So he teases Naruto like being weak and kind of stuff. Naruto raises an eyebrow and says, "You're not better than me." Kiba says, "I have Akamaru." Naruto bursts off laughing. A dog is gonna make you, dude. How low can you fall, man? Kiba's like, what do you mean? Dude, yeah, simply. Having a dog doesn't mean you can win, dumbass. I killed what is his name? I killed the legendary swordsman, one of the 7 legendary swordsmen of the mist, and his subordinate who was even stronger than him. So give at least, you think that this dog, points at Akamaru, can really face me? Keep us nice, like try, he, just, the commentator, says start, and they use that attack, but Naruto, just sidesteps, kicks Akamaru out of the stadium, and just punches Kiba in the face. This annoys Hinata because, well, number one, he teased Akamaru. Number two, he destroyed Kiba, and number three, that whole incident of being Bangarabang, being the massacre, the small Naruto's massacre. But anyways, so Naruto in this timeline is hated by Hinata. So he doesn't have the lovey-dovey stuff. But anyways, the most fight that interests Naruto is the fight between Gaara and Lee, because this changes something. Lee is excited beyond belief because he sensed that powerful thing and he wanted to fight it, even if it may kill him. But Gaara, who was shitting, didn't know who was that, so it could be even Lee. So he wanted to be careful and he didn't want to kill, so he didn't emit bloodlust. And then even though the Lee was excited and Gaara was cautious, the battle goes literally the same, but it interests Naruto to the point where he goes to guys and says like, teach me the gates. Kakashi's eyes wide and like, why did he ask him to teach him the gates? He could have asked me. Isn't he thinking that I'm a Taijutsu guy? Guys like, what? What do you mean by teach you the gates? Yes, teach me the gates. I want to learn that cool ass dope move. I want to learn it. I'm basically a Taijutsu guy, so it will be more beneficial for me. Guys like, you have the spring of youth, and I'm going to teach you and kind of stuff. Kakashi's in the internet like, why didn't he ask me? Why did he ask that guy? He's saying guy sees Kakashi, having that guy knows what Kakashi is saying, and he points thumb to Kakashi and says, your student, I'm going to train a student in the spring of youth. Kakashi is like, he rolls his eyes, the one eye, and says like, whatever. He's kind of offended because Naruto didn't approach him, but he couldn't really even have a say in it, because he understands, because guys are more of a Taijutsu guy than Kakashi, because Kakashi has a Sharingan. So, and in the battle against Zabuza, he mostly used ninjutsu, and which Naruto doesn't favor in. So yeah, so the 1-1 training happens differently due to all three of team 3 and team 7 being here in the finals. Shikamaru, goes to his clan and trains because he wants to at least put up a fight. He doesn't want to disgrace Team 7. He doesn't want to disgrace Naruto, for God's sake. They both the best friends. So, kind of, have that responsibility. Sasuke still trains with Kakashi. But in this timeline, Naruto trains with Guy instead of Jiraiya. Because there's going to be something huge as happening in the future, which is hinted here, because he's going to use the gates. Which is going to be Abu. Okay, anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, do this stuff. And it is 44 minutes up, and this is quite a long video. So anyways, thank you for watching. See you guys in the episode, and peace out.